Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Sheila with Menopause Energized. You know, every woman faces this and most of us don't even realize it's happening. What I'm about to share is something every woman deserves to know, so stick around. Now, you might be feeling tired, moody, overwhelmed, or just not like yourself. Maybe your sleep is off, your cycle is changing, or your body feels different in ways you can't explain. I thought I was stressed. I did not know why. In my late 30s, I was having these heart palpitations. I did not realize until years later that my hormones were actually starting to fluctuate, getting me ready for the perimenopausal phase. Nobody warns us that perimenopause doesn't always start with hot flashes. We do not wake up and say, I think I'm in perimenopause today. We wake up and say, I just don't feel like myself today. During perimenopause, ladies, estrogen and other hormones like testosterone and progesterone jumps up and down. So today, I'm breaking it down in ways that finally make sense. What this phase actually is, why it happens, and how to know that you're in it. Because we deserve clarity, not confusion. So perimenopause includes, of course, the time before menopause, where hormonal and biological changes and physiological symptoms start to occur. This is when the hormone levels, again, estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone starts to take a dive. But I will tell you, estrogen is the leader in this. Perimenopause is the hormonal roller coaster ride before menopause hits in. It can start in your 30s or 40s and last several years. Some of the symptoms can include irregular periods, along with possible mood swings, hot flashes, heart palpitations, brain fog, sleep issues, and that is just to name a few. Now, some women will tolerate hormone fluctuations well, while others have more of a challenge. Some of these symptoms are similar to those in the menopausal phase. If your body adapts well to these swings, symptoms may stay mild. For some women, the symptoms can be intense, yes, even in the perimenopausal phase. And for others like me, my symptoms were actually more intense in the actual menopause phase. Now, genetics, stress, lifestyle, and other health conditions all influence how symptoms show up. Now, I'm going to back up and clarify this a bit because there has been some confusion and misconception about perimenopause and menopause, when it begins and when it ends. As your body is actually getting you ready for the perimenopausal phase, you can have perimenopausal symptoms, ladies, with the fluctuating hormones without officially being in the perimenopausal phase. Now, the official perimenopausal phase is when your hormones continue to shift and you continue to have symptoms, but there may be more intensity, and then it is partnered with irregular periods. This is when you are officially in the perimenopausal phase. Now, some may ask, well, when do I transition over to the menopause phase? How will I know when I am actually in that phase? Well, first, let's remember this. During the perimenopausal phase, even if your cycle is irregular, you are still capable of bearing children. A woman has reached her menopause phase when she has gone 12 consecutive full months with no period at all. No bleeding, no spotting, nothing. Because there's no more functional eggs there that are viable, so there's no more ovulation. That phase is your menopause phase. In that phase, you are not able to get pregnant. Immediately after the menopause phase, you go directly into the postmenopause phase, and you stay there for the rest of your life. So with that being said, and I know some of you never looked at it this way before, but you are only in the menopause phase for 12 months. Again, a woman has reached menopause when she has gone 12 consecutive full months with no period at all. Now let's move forward and let's get back to the perimenopause phase. Now, while menopause tends to get the spotlight, yes it does, perimenopause is often overlooked. Its long and often unpredictable transition leading up to the menopause frequently gets misunderstood or, again, as I said, just plainly overlooked. Perimenopause is not discussed as widely or openly as menopause, even though it often causes the most confusing and disruptive symptoms. Perimenopause is not discussed widely because of a few reasons. Medicine has overlooked it. It's as simple as that. It seems not to be as important as the menopausal phase, unfortunately. Society stigmatizes it. Nobody wants to hear about women being in their perimenopausal phase. They don't even want to hear about women being in their menopausal phase. Not even a woman going through it themselves want to feel that they're in their perimenopausal phase. And also, women are not being educated about it. Many healthcare providers are trained to recognize menopause, but not all are trained or equipped to support women through their perimenopausal years. Also, research funding is minimal, but the shift, ladies, is starting. There is now more growing awareness that perimenopause deserves its own conversation. More platforms, more books, and more healthcare professionals are beginning to address it directly. Women are also starting to speak up about their symptoms. New research finally starting to get funded, and doctors are beginning now to diagnose women correctly with the perimenopausal stage. So with that being said, ladies that are going through your perimenopausal phase or will be going through it, you are not forgotten. So to conclude, every woman will go through the perimenopausal phase. For some, the transition with the symptoms will be subtle, and for others, more intense. A perfect comparison: you cannot graduate from college if you never went to high school. You cannot get to your menopause phase without going through the perimenopause phase first. There is no skipping. You have to pass through this transition phase, even if it was short, even if it was subtle, and even if you didn't notice anything happening. Every woman, I should say, will go through it. And you deserve to understand what's happening in your body. Perimenopause is not something to fear, ladies. It's something to understand. The more you know, the more control you have over your health, and that's with anything. But this phase is real, it's normal, and again, it's something all women will face at some point in their life. Give yourself grace as you navigate it. If this helped you make sense of what you're feeling, keep learning and keep listening to your body. You deserve clarity. Stay informed, stay empowered, and stay energized. Thank you for watching. I hope this gave you something valuable today. Please subscribe, like, and share to have the information continue. Stay informed again with Menopause Energized because we are on YouTube frequently. Until the next time, I will see you then. Take care.